Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of When Two Worlds War. Also, resources are produced. We've got a awesome. We got a pretty good economic backbone. I'm really happy with the amount of power, the labs, the mines, the everything. We've also got a fairly reasonable defense force. Order MU. Let's see. Nothing being produced. We have 44 aircraft that are just patrolling the planet. That's it. I believe the maximum MU you can have in the game is 100, if I'm not mistaken. 99 plus the 0 at the top is 100. Yep. It's the same nonsense when you start counting computer cores. You count at 0. You don't start counting at 1, which is something that's always been interesting to me. I'm sure there's a very valid reason, but my stupid caveman brain can't cope with it. Design, AF, boost. I'm going to wait on doing any upgrades. I don't want to do unnecessary upgrades.
Resources produced.
Level 8 armor, awesome. Actually, order. Squad. Current tech, SIT. Cool. That gets Rhino and Lightning to the latest armor upgrades that I have. It'll just use minerals. That should be very, very quick. We're now absolutely maxed out on power, which is awesome. Let's see here. We're going to build a boatload of labs, my boy. Gotta replace the ones I lost in the last episode. I actually didn't lose that many. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I believe I've also already replaced those. But that's okay. I also need more farms, I'm sure. Actually, I can't remember if it's one farm per 4 MUs or one farm per 1 MUs, but still at the point. Want to make sure that we've got a good... Oh, and it's full. That's fine. Want to make sure we've got a really good backbone of resiliency. I can't wait to see all this just pop complete. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Resources produced.
We're at 99,999,999 power. We're actually out of minerals. Let's construct additional pylons, probably at the same time. Okay. Oh yeah, we only have 85 mines. This is what I was saying before about the disparity of resources that I did not want to come across, but that's okay. Actually, there's way more mining in the southwest. I'll just pop this over here. And we have so many other lab and power resources, I'm confident all these mines will get done in very, very short order. Literally not a problem. I thought... Oh, yep, here it is. I was like, I could have sworn there was another really nice mountain range or something around here. I'm going to wait till stuff gets produced, and then I'm going to do another round of just constructing mines to try to level out some of my resource capabilities. And then we'll let it sit, I think. Dynamic tension. Awesome. Bunch of mines got built. All that stuff in the southwest. Awesome. Facility. Mine. If you haven't checked out the first episode in this season, totally fine. Just as a quick recap, I gave the enemy a substantial bonus. I gave them high IQ. I gave them a lot of leverage. In the first season, we gave this game a go. I believe I gave them an advantage, but not the advantage I gave them this time. This time, the odds were favored to red 91% versus me victorious at a 9%. I'm not a math number guy, but I can tell when one number is bigger than another number, and that's ridiculous. That's insane amounts of leverage. So we need to make sure that we are building up our resource piles. We're making sure that we are capitalizing on all of the initiative that we can get. So, electro repulsion, nice. What are we at? Did we do all the tech? Not quite. I think when we get to tech level 8, I'll refit all the MUs again. So we've gone from tech 2 or 3, I can't remember, to 5, and now we'll go to 8. I feel that's a significant enough of an improvement combat-wise that I don't want to wait until the enemy comes back in here with 7s and 8s and gives me just heck. Okay. For supreme effort. That's funny. Okay, lot more stuff showing up, lot more facilities coming online. Red down. I really wish I could do a little bit more. Oh wait, I do know how to do that. Hold on. Hold on. I just had 3 intercepting thoughts and they all exploded. Overall. So here I can see exactly what the enemy is up to in terms of tech and facility and everything. This gives me a really good idea of what to expect. What this doesn't tell me is what tech level is being thrown at me. We've actually successfully caught up on all the key points that I care about. Even a little more on range and... oh, they're better at firepower. But that's okay. I'm pretty happy with how that worked. We've way more facilities than they do, so I'm pretty darn happy about that. So we're doing the right thing, I think. We've killed more MUs than we've lost. That's always good. I'm pretty happy with how this is panning out. So we'll wait till our proton removal. With everything spent down, the only thing I really would like for Christmas, I guess, is more labs. Let's see what else we have here. That's firepower level 8. I've got 8 across the board. Let's go ahead and order some refits. That's a lot of power that requires. Holy buckets. That's half of the crew. Seems good to me. Boom, they're already getting refit. I would like more power. A lot of this stuff is going to require a lot more power, and even the spaceships, their level of propulsion is going to require more power as well. Not a ton, maybe, just enough to clean up the... Oh, no, no, no. Rats, that's more expensive. Dang it. I'm over-clicking now because I'm excited. Rats, rats, rats. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Big bunch of them over here. Big bunch of them over here. Don't worry about this MU link dead. What happened is the one I had selected went for refit. And the second that happened, it said, oh, it's gone now. I don't know what happened to the guy, but the link is dead. The link doesn't resurface, I don't believe, until you reselect the MU. Or I lost him in combat. I'm not sure which. Alright. No, thank you. Yep, that all got built in a hurry. What do we have for resources? Well, how much power am I pulling down every month? 548? That's pretty darn good. I'll be able to fit, what, a couple of MUs every month?
Resources produced.
2 more MUs, awesome. How many MUs do I have ready to go? No, I don't want to relocate the base. Did I just lose my defensive? Hang on. Yeah, the second you relocate the base, it loses its armor. That's cool. That's awesome. Pick a squad name to list its assigned MUs. This one. I'm going to guess we have 8 refit. Because I went down in order, so 8, 9 refit. I believe I went down in order. So, yeah. That's not too bad. That's a heck of an upgrade from 5 to 8. Yeah, base upgraded again, even though I didn't bloody move them. They're in the same places, right? No. Where did they go? They're over there now. So that's... Okay, now I want you guys... right there. You guys can sit on top of each other for all I care. Damn it. Yep. That seems like an issue. I didn't want to move them, and then I moved them, and then whatever. Anyway, it's fine. Renalaitnin. Renightling. Rhinolightling. It's both words just slam banged on top of each other. Did they both get outfitted to the latest? No. I think it's only 1 level per month or something, even though I can schedule it. I'm not entirely sure. Or it could be I'm just out of minerals. Let's build up some more research. Tech level. This is all I want. Seacraft, landcraft, transport, don't care. Okay, what are we missing on? Minerals, of course. I have 183 mines, which is nice, but not enough. Pretty much gonna fill up the queue of what we've got here. Anywhere else we've got like a lot of mountains real quick here. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, that should take care of our mining issues for a while. Level 9 airspeed, level 9 targeting. Awesome. Yep, bunch of mines just got done up. How are we on stuff? Okay, we're not 999 anything yet. So that's good. So we'll finish up our facilities in the north, right? That takes care of all of that. Excellent sauce.
Resources produced.
Airspeed level 10. Dang, that was quick. What's our schedule looking like? Base defense, research, some more MU refitting. I think we can get the rest of the MUs in the fold. Order, refit. Yeah, some of these are 3s and 2s. So we're going from literally 2 to 8. It's quite a jump. Level 9 radar. Yep, once we get our 40 Royal Air Force online, actually I could probably design my new space fighter. Just to show that I've modified it, I'll just call it SF, Space Fighter. Works for me. I don't want you to have air. Oh, whoops. Wrong direction, yo. All the firepower, all the range, all the targeting. All the armor. All the radar. Now, I don't know... I still don't know exactly how this works. Like, is just space okay? Or does that make it just a space fighter? Meaning, can it only deal with fighting in space? Like, does it work on a planet? I don't know. Ideally, I guess it would use its space engines to go to the other planet, and then its aircraft engines to actually intercept and fight MUs and fortifications and everything on the planet, because I would assume it would be more conducive for faster speeds? I don't know. The logic kind of baffles me either way.
Resources produced.
Tech level, Tech 10 radar. Bunch of MUs got built. Awesome. What are we looking like on resources? Still have plenty. I'm sure power is going to be our main constraint. Yes, agreed. Power is the main constraint. Let's go ahead and throw another barrage of power plants. I was really hoping the enemy would be a bit more aggressive with such a heavy advantage. I might be asking for too much, but maybe instead of it being like a level of aggression, maybe the intelligence really means the logic it uses in its battle computer. Meaning, when they arrived here, they started bombing crap immediately. I don't know if that's actually normal. I'm not really entirely sure what the deal that is. But it was interesting to see that, like, in a very short order, I lost... Oh, red hit, red hit, red hit, red down. Yeah, I lost a few labs. Wasn't that much of a ding, because built up enough other stuff. Yeah, way more power. Awesome. I'm always wondering if another challenge would be interesting with this game is if I limited myself to, like, a fifth of the world.
Resources produced.
Or maybe even like a quarter. I wonder if that would be doable with this higher difficulty level. Refits all around. Now I'm short on labs. Let's go build a bunch of labs.
Select location.
Prepare for dinging. That's enough.
Thank you.
What the heck was I just gonna say? I don't remember. Anyway, we've already got a bunch of the labs built, which is awesome. Oh, I remember. You might have heard me say in the last episode, like, we're gonna build so and so, and when we build so and so, then we're gonna be good for a while. And that kind of mentality always bites me in the butt because I always want to ramp up more and more and more production. That's a lot of labs. Awesome. I always want to keep ramping up more and more and more because I keep needing more with all this new tech. What's our schedule looking like now? Some refits and some research. Cool. All those labs are constructed. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. When it takes this much effort, this much power, I can only build, what, 1 MU a freaking month? That's dumb. How many facilities do I have for power? 623. Yep. 1 a month. 1 a month.
Select location.
And let's pick over here. And I missed, but that's okay. No. Zoom in. It's fine. I know you can't build there specifically, but zoom in, please. Okay, well that was fun. Ah, come on.
Workstation.
Ah, rats. Okay. Well, still a significant amount of power add, so I'm really happy with that. I've added so much power to the grid, I forgot where the rest of the grid went. Oh, there it is. Thunk. Awesome. Okay. Let's take a quick check in the overall. I'm 5 times, a little shy of 5 times their facilities. I'm 3 times their MU capacity and build. I'm hitting level 10 tech. I'm definitely hitting level 10 tech. That's excellent. I would like to design Space Force. The space speed doesn't bother me too much. It's this other stuff, the firepower and everything else I'd like to be quite a bit higher. But that's okay. Order, squad.
Please select. Please select.
You are going to be computer defense as I start building out some of these space units. And then whenever I'm ready, we'll put them to offense. And if you saw my last episode or season, the ordering is kind of finicky. When you set to computer offense, it basically means they'll go to the enemy planet and start hunting down MU, but they won't start like blowing up bases and facilities and stuff. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of manual work there. The shift is kind of easy. Like there's a copy paste function. It's not too terrible, but game be on the finicky side. MU upgrade, more research, awesome. I'm happy with level 8s. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Order, MU refit. There's nothing else to refit. Everything's at level 8. I'm cool with that. Level 10 defense force would be amazing, but it is redonkulously expensive. Let's do a quick design here for our space force. So let's see here. 125, 72, 342. If I go to firepower level 9. Huh. I thought it was more like way more expensive than that. I'm actually really happy with this as is. That's a lot of power. That's an obscene amount of power that takes. Potential energy C. Excellent. Take a look at our schedule real quick. Just research and an MU refit. Boom. Let's go ahead and start scheduling out our Space Force. This is going to squad Rhino. Hello? There we go.
Workstation message.
Yep.
Workstation message. Workstation message. Workstation message. Workstation message. Workstation message. Workstation message. Workstation.
Holy crap. Okay, 40. 40 in production. My main philosophy with a lot of games like this, and like any strategy game in general, is if you can ever manage, only ever attack once. What that really means is build up your army the biggest you can and attack like a big ball of fire. Just roll it down a flight of stairs and take out everything in the way. And the reason why I really emphasize that strategy is because if you send a lot of little attacks, unless you're doing it for like a specific reason, like to figure out where the enemy's weak or something, you're wasting a lot of resources, and that kind of sucks. You're not really getting a lot of bang for the buck, and you really need to make a good push. So what I've just queued up is 40 MUs. Now if we take a look at the stats on the overall, the enemy has 8222. Right here, that's 14 defensive units. Oh, it says the total right there. 14 defensive units. If I'm going to send 30 offensive units, I definitely have a significant upper hand. But if I sent only 14, might be an even fight if we're using the same tech level. If I sent even less than that, like 4 or 5, I would just lose. I really wouldn't get very far. So, my methodology, build really, really, really big and attack once. Because hopefully that's the only attacking you'll need.
Resources produced.
Light repulsion, awesome.
Resources produced.
I'm gonna wait till more MUs are built. What are we missing? Labs and probably power. Let's get another big ring of labs over here. Okay, yep. I was like, we're getting darn close, I'm sure. So, these labs will be constructed fairly quickly, and then we'll do another ring of power. Line of power? Sounds like an item from Legend of Zelda, doesn't it? The Ring of Power, guaranteed to be able to lift boulders. It's right in the Titan mitts. Okay. Power. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, my dude. Yes, sir. Cool. Okay. I'm happy with that. That's another whole mess of power plants. Almost got done this time. We're not low on mines. Not worried about that at all. So how big is the world? Oh, that was easy. The world is... Actually, build base, this, build, this will tell me, right? Nope. Okay, never mind. I don't want to build it now. Cancel. Okay, you know what? Fine. I don't care. Yeah, hooray!
Select location.
Now, I'm looking for like an XY coordinate here. I'm guessing these planets are 100 by 100. Up. Yeah, when you hit level 10, same thing as last season. The current tech just goes bananas. Where's the X? 3975.
Resources produced.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is like 100 by 100. There's no way to figure out the information of stuff, is there? I think I know how to fix this, maybe? Let's see here. Order. Squad. No, you're human, that's fine. Rhino is gonna be human. Okay. Order. MU. Anyone that's human. You. No, I don't want to change your squad. General. Hold and wait, hold position. That's not what I want. How do I give just a move order? All. Yeah, there's no real move to XY location. Rats. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah, I know everyone's unable to move. I get it. Computer defense. So now, let's see what happens if I give the order for offense. Oh wait, how many? I have 16? I'm gonna wait till I have at least 20. I wonder if they can leave. I can't remember for the life of me if they have to have some sort of aircraft engine. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a base. Right here. Yep. Cool. And then we're gonna build a base. Cougar. Wow, that's terrifying. There. Now, when I go and check the squad orders, yep, 99, 99, and 00. Okay, so it's 100 by 100. If I said I wanted a quarter of the world, I would do 25 by 25. That still gives me 50 tiles to play with. Oh, that's still not bad.
Resources produced.
Oh, no, that's not 50 tiles. 25 times 25 is not is not that. What would that be? 2,000 some odd amount of tiles. That's still a lot of tiles.
Month end. Resources.
I wonder if I'm gonna have to refit these with air engines. I completely forgot that mechanic. When I was playing around a bit, I was just doing some testing. Like I mentioned, I played a couple of games before. I never really finished them because the attacking of the enemy planet is kind of one of the least interesting parts to me, to be fair. Like, I know that sounds weird, but to be 100% honest, it's kind of boring. Make sure everyone gets there. Make sure the orders are changed. Have to make sure that some of them are attack facilities, some of them are attack bases, some of them are attack whatever, some are hunt MU. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt to manage. So the attacking bit is kind of boring in my perspective. ED. Oh, drop zones? Those must be the drop zones. Just wait. These are my bases.
Resources produced.
Oh, maybe that's what red can see of me? I don't... Oh, forgot about that button. Well, anywho, doesn't much matter. How many more do we have? Not many more. Cool. Just gonna wait for the whole lot. Give a blanket attack order. What I'm going to assume is it's going to say, I can't move. In which case, that won't even be that big of a deal. It'll be another quick refit, and then send him off.
Resources produced.
Game is just eerily quiet and nerve-wracking after a while. 19 MUs. Interesting. I don't get the point of land MUs unless they're incredibly cheap. Same thing with sea MUs. Unless you're trying to build like a battleship. So heavy armor, heavy range, heavy attack. And then the sea engine, and then radar. I mean, if you're already going to build all that, just build a freaking Air Force. Okay. So now, order. Mission. No, that's not at all what I wanted. Order squad. Rhino. Oh, you were already on offense? Okay. Yep. I need to refit these things, I think. Okay, Space Force. Guess what? Yep. 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 Yep, we're doing the whole thing. Order. MU refit. I don't care about... Well, let's do the Air Force. There's only 2 ships here. So you can tell this guy's been in combat because he's got nothing and just airspeed or something. Something is busted about him. It's going to require a lot of science. Great, but almost no power and no mines. So we can spend the next, whatever, building up a bunch of labs and just getting that figured out. Okay. Lab time.
Select location.
Oh, I also need to change the AI to defensive. I don't want these guys flying off one at a time. That would be embarrassing. It's a phrase I've come up called conga lining. If you're familiar at all with a conga line, It's a line of people. Hey, hey, you get the idea. And the problem with the conga line, in military perspective, is if you have an army of 100 troops, 100 troops is impressive. It's less impressive if they're only showing up to the battle one at a time, right? You're not getting the full combat width of all 100 soldiers at once. You're getting the combat width of one soldier that's arriving at one time. It really doesn't help the combat. So to prevent that, I changed the AI's intelligence, battle, strata, whatever, to defense. And then I'll wait until I'm ready, and then I'll change it over to attack. Yep, gonna take another 2 turns or whatever on labs, and this will be pretty quick. We already have the squad or the base defense completely up to 100%.
Resources produced.
Yeah.
Resources produced.
Cool. Some MUs are getting refitted as we speak. Again, gonna take a lot of science. We are sitting a lot on other resources. It'd be an absolute travesty to not spend this stuff down. And it's going to tell me the production queue is full very soon here. Oh, well, that was a waste. Come on, let me finish this little desert bit. Dang it. Ah, alright, too short. Too short. That's okay. That's a good push for labs. Oh, I didn't even finish this top piece. Boom! Look at all them labs. Look at all them labs.
Resources produced.
Yeah, building one Tech 10 ship is ridiculous in cost. Now, I mentioned the manual a few times. There's a lot of math behind how things are created, how combat is done. Tech levels are assumed, and when creating a unit, the time, the effort, the energy, all that rigmarole to figure out what the ultimate cost is, which is incredibly impressive. I really enjoy the effort behind and the thought behind all that stuff. After reading the manual, this part I was getting to, after reading the manual kind of recommends that you segregate out roles for your combat vehicles. That being said, like I was kind of painting the picture of a destroyer before, or a battleship. For a battleship, we might want a heavy sea ship. Heavy armor, big radar, big range, big damage, stuff like that. But there's also recommendations on how to build like just spy satellites. I think it was a level 1 space, level 1 air, level 9 radar, or something. Like that's an example of something that just literally floats, and now it's a spy satellite, kind of a thing. There's a few other ones that were mentioned in the manual. I think there was a defensive turret one, where you build something that has tons of armor, tons of radar, tons of damage, tons of what else? Detection, but no mobility. Just unable to move anywhere. And that's how you could build a base fortification. It's literally an MU that's just going to sit here and just shoot at bad guys. That's it. You can think of that as like a fortress. So, a lot of creativity in there because of how the manual attempts to paint the picture and how you can be really dynamic with a lot of the loadouts. In this case, I'm not really trying to be dynamic. I'm not trying to be creative. I want level 10 on everything, damn the cost, and just throw it at the enemy as hard as I can. That's kind of the deal. But I'd like to see how many more MUs we need to refit here. Another 21. 22 plus 0. That's not bad. Funny I'm saying plus 0. From a mathematical perspective, is 0. But in this case, I'm trying to count that first row, which actually has value to it, and that's really all there is to that.
Resources produced. Resources produced.
This game moves pretty quick. No real music, not a lot of visual flair, but for the time, this was pretty damn cool. Oh, that was easy. Apparently we blew it the heck up and didn't take any damage out of the deal. Oh wow, I wonder where they dropped. I wonder if they dropped literally on my base and was like, alright, whatever. How many MUs do we have in function of Rhino? We have 22. How many MUs does the enemy have in total? 23. Okay, well, I might have superior tech at this well, I didn't even check. I'm very confident I'm superior. Yeah, and I'm building Tech 10s. So the only Tech 10 thing he's got is targeting and radar. Not that big of a deal. I could go at them, but I'd rather wait and make my attack absolute.
Resources produced.
3 more MUs come off the line. Awesome.
Resources produced.
I could build way more labs. This kind of looks like a face up here. Nose, mouth, eye. Oh, I'm silly. Okay. Let's do it. One more line of labs.
Select location.
Dang it, I just wanted one more. Ah, it's okay. That's fine. Poof. All built.
Resources produced. Month end. Resources produced.
Okay, how are we doing on our squad? 27. Okay. Definitely want to get that 30 mark. Right? 26. They have one space, so there might be someone coming over here.
Resources produced.
And one more build, and I'm just going to do the attack. Yep, I'm getting impatient. I know I just said that we should really attack just once, but I'm getting impatient. So, computer offense. Everyone pachoo-choos into space. Holy crap, that was fast. Let's take a quick gander at our overall before this all kicks off. Main numbers I really care about are 21 MUs for red and 420 facilities.
Mu lost.
Huh. So the drop zones are actually where my bases are. That's interesting logic.
Month end.
Okay, let's take a quick look. 21. Holy crap, down to 10. 420 down to 405. I think we could wrap this up this episode.
Mu lost.
Quick check here. Down to 7, down to 382. Yeah, if we were to plot the rise of power, Red is losing their shirt like crazy. Huh, how did you get here? Looks like my dudes are actually bombing facilities on their own. Awesome. What's our schedule? More Space Force. Yeah, I'm amazed it only requires 2 mine. I think... Yeah, mine 72, it says here. Oh, because it's a refit. Right, because those are refits. Haha. Take another quick look. Yeah, we've already taken out about 80 facilities and they're out of MUs. That's awesome. Yep. Cool. Oh! That was fast. Did we get all their bases or something? Okay. No MUs. So that might have said, okay, you know what? You can't win anymore. And that's kind of how the logic works. If I read in the manual that there's certain criteria that will just say, you know what, we're cutting it off. You're done. You're not going to win. There's no way. And my 71 MU versus their 0 makes sense to me. Cool. Well, that wraps up for another season of When Two Worlds War. Thank you all very much for joining me. My name is John Megacycle, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.